When High on Life first dropped, I'll be honest, I didn't expect much more than another quirky indie FPS trying to stand out in a crowded space. But after playing it, I can confidently say it's one of the most refreshing first-person shooters I've experienced in years. This isn't just a game that plays well. It's a game that constantly surprises you, entertains you, and keeps you engaged in ways most shooters wouldn't dare attempt. The team didn't just make a good FPS. They made something memorable, something with an identity so strong that you can't mistake it for anything else. And in an industry where so many games blur together, that's worth praising. From the moment you start, it's obvious High on Life isn't playing by the usual rules. Most FPS games rely on flashy guns, gritty combat, and predictable mission structures. Here, the guns are characters, literally. They talk to you, react to situations, crack jokes, and even call you out when you do something weird. It's such a unique twist that instantly changes the dynamic of the game. Instead of your weapon being just a tool, it becomes a partner in crime, a companion with its own personality. This alone elevates the experience, because now you're not just shooting enemies. You're having a conversation while doing it. It's a blend of comedy and gameplay that shouldn't work as well as it does, but somehow it's seamless. The writing is razor sharp. It's funny without trying too hard, and it's not afraid to get absurd. The humor is layered. Sometimes it's quick one-liners. Sometimes it's long-running gags. Sometimes it's just pure, bizarre nonsense that catches you off guard. And the best part? It doesn't just happen in cutscenes. The jokes are integrated into the moment-to-moment gameplay. You might be exploring Alien City when your gun says something ridiculous, or you'll come across a completely random side character who delivers one of the funniest lines you've heard all week. The game understands that humor can be a constant companion, not just an occasional break between firefights. Now, let's talk about the world design. So many shooters stick to safe, familiar settings, military bases, post-apocalyptic ruins, generic sci-fi corridors. High on Life throws all that out the window and gives you vibrant, alien landscapes that feel alive. Each area feels like it's part of a bigger universe, filled with strange creatures, odd structures, and visual details that make you stop just to take it all in. The art style is colorful and bold, but it's not just for show. It reinforces the game's identity. You know when you're in this game's world, because nothing else looks quite like it. The pacing is another area where High on Life shines. It's not just combat. You get to explore, interact with weird NPCs, watch bizarre in-game TV shows, and take part in side quests that are just as entertaining as the main story. There's a rhythm to the game that keeps you engaged without burning you out. One moment you're in an intense firefight, the next you're laughing at a ridiculous dialogue exchange, and then you're exploring a strange alien marketplace. It keeps things fresh in a way most FPS titles can't match. And then there's the creativity in the weapons themselves. In most shooters, guns are just stat sticks with different skins. Here, each weapon has unique abilities that change how you approach combat. One might be perfect for close-range chaos, another for setting traps, another for launching enemies into the air. They're not just mechanically distinct, they're personality-driven. It makes experimentation fun, because swapping weapons isn't just a tactical decision. It's a change in tone and attitude. I also have to praise the fact that High on Life doesn't take itself too seriously. So many games feel the need to be grim or overly dramatic. Here, the story knows it's ridiculous, but it still manages to deliver genuine moments of tension and excitement. It's proof that you can have fun, make people laugh, and still create an engaging gameplay loop. The stakes are high enough to keep you invested, but the game never forgets that it's here to entertain. Another thing I appreciate is how approachable it is. You don't have to be an FPS veteran to enjoy it. The difficulty curve is fair, and the game gives you room to enjoy the humor and world without overwhelming you with overly complex mechanics. At the same time, there's enough depth to keep experienced players engaged, especially with the different ways you can use your weapons and abilities. The soundtrack deserves a shout-out too. It's energetic, fitting, and matches the tone perfectly. It's not trying to be the next epic cinematic score. It's here to make you feel like you're in the middle of a chaotic, colorful adventure, and it nails that vibe. Combined with the voice acting, which is consistently top tier, the presentation feels polished and intentional. What really makes High on Life special, though, is its personality. You can tell the developers poured their creativity into every aspect of it. It's not afraid to be weird, to take risks, and to go places other games wouldn't. That's why it's not just another FPS. It's a comedic, narrative-driven adventure that happens to be played in first person. And because of that, it stands out in a genre that often plays it safe. I've played a lot of shooters over the years, from the biggest blockbusters to the smallest indie experiments, and few have left me smiling as much as High on Life. It's the kind of game where you want to see what's around the next corner, not just because you want to progress, but because you know there's a good chance you'll laugh or be surprised by something completely unexpected. That sense of curiosity and joy is rare in gaming, and High on Life delivers it consistently. So if you haven't tried it yet, do yourself a favor. Go in with an open mind, embrace the weirdness, and let yourself enjoy a shooter that's unlike anything else out there. Because in a world full of games trying to be the next big competitive FPS, High on Life proves there's still room for creativity, comedy, and pure, unapologetic fun. It's not just worth playing, it's worth remembering.